Right, so first person to request me to do anything is Tutti Frutti, who wants me to deconstruct a compact hopper and show him how to clean one up. Now, a compact hopper, first and foremost, does get very, very dirty. Pound coins, unfortunately, have a lot of dirt, various other shite on them, and over time, they will dirt the opto inside them, and sometimes the hopper itself will just break down. I mean, these things aren't new. You know, we're looking at things that are 20, 30-year-old, aren't we? So this is out with a JPM Electra. You can see on top here, we have a nice blue one there. That is a 20p hopper. And then underneath, we have a brown one. So the first thing to do is we need to get this housing apart. We've got this, which just pulls off on mine. Now you'll see there's little holes there inside, and holes there, they line up. Now you'll have these like little black plastic tabs that look a little bit like a little black mushroom, and they've got like a pin that goes through the middle of them, and what you have to do is you push the pin out from the inside with something sharp like a knife, and then all you then need to do is then pop them from the other side, and then this would just come off now. You can see, oh crap, you can see mine's been off. Try not to drop it. Mine's been off a few times, so dead easy. And sometimes they're missing altogether. The only function of the top of that thing there is to make sure that your pounds end up into the right hopper, your 20p's end up into the right hopper. It's just to extend the top of the unit, if you like. So people think this will be quite difficult. It's not. You've got two clips, so I'll try and show you this side's clip. You see it there? So all you have is two clips, and all you're going to want to do is remove two clips, and then this unit will just literally come off. Okay, and that is it. Now we're now at the actual unit. So if we look at how the unit works, so the money will drop into the top here, and then when it pays out a pound, pounds will sit into this unit here, and then they will fire out through, in this one, the top. A lot of them are the side, not the top. Okay, so that is pretty straightforward how it works. One thing to check, first thing to check with them, is that it spins. Okay, if that doesn't spin when you move it with your hands, and you can see how fairly easy that one moves when I'm moving it with my hands. If it's not moving, it's seized. And if it's seized, it's game over for the unit. So, I mean, if we have a look underneath, we have got literally one clip. Just going to take that one clip out. You see a 20p that's got rogue in the bottom. A rogue 20p. Right, so now we've got the unit out. What I would recommend you never try to do is open one of these units up. First time that I ever had a compact hopper and it went faulty, I tried to open it. And guess what? You can pretty much not get them back together again afterwards. So if the unit has seized, my solution for you here would be to just purchase another unit. Okay? That wouldn't do anything else with it. So you've got your power going into your unit there. That is it. That is the only plug that you've got going in. The odd one has two plugs because they have a little sub-slave board on them. But yeah, that's your unit complete. So what would we clean? What can we clean, really? So you can clean around this area here. You can see where mine's quite dirty and dusty and pretty shitty, actually, to be fair. And then we can get the outside bit there. Now, I think that is where your actual opto sensor is, in here. There, look, your opto sensor. So you need to clean this area. Quite often, and I've come across this a lot, that the reason these go faulty is because of that sensor in there. You see there's hairs and all sorts in this one. And this machine's been sat, well, it's been sat out there in my little arcade for quite a while. So, right, cleaning. Really, really simple. Bit of IPA. IPA is very safe to use on electrical components. It doesn't cause the same problems of conducting like water does. So if you want to give it a little cleaning here, if you want to clean this area up, it won't actually do anything particularly other than give it a bit of a clean. I would clean round all of these as well, just to make sure all this is clean. But really, this area here is the least important area of it. Okay, so I'll give that a nice clean with some IPA, get rid of that hair if I can. Still see it inside there, so we can get rid of it. I'm looking for a camera to do this, which is not easy. There you go, hair. Let's get rid of that hair. It's not mine. And then we'll get a bit of IPA. So we'll get a bit of IPA there. And then we're going to come into the opto area, which is your top area here. And we're going to give the actual opto sensor, which is in here, a really good clean and make sure that we are free from dirt and dust. Okay, you can see pretty grimy. Considering this one, say, fully works, it is quite a grimy little thing. Right, so we're giving that a very nice, good clean. Yeah, everyone's happy at this point that we've got this in 2 pieces. And then all we need to do is we need to reattach that back into the assembly again. And then we need to sit it back on there. I'm just going to pop the camera down for a second while I reattach that because I can't do it one-handed. Reattached it again now. And you'll see it sits really snugly in there. If you're ever unsure, it only goes in one way. You've got a little notch out the top corner on there. It will only go back in that one way. And see it nice and smooth, working fine, no issue. And then all we've got to really do is put the housing back together. Now this sits on 2 little clips that are here, and the clips sit underneath, and then it literally pulls up as it goes in. And try and show you that. Again, not so easy when you're doing something one-handed. There we go. We are now back in there, and you can see it's just going over the top. And then all you want to do is just give it a little pull together. There you go. We heard it click, and then that housing is now back together, and then we reassemble the top onto it. If you follow those steps and you do give it a clean the opto, clean around the middle, and you're still seeing problems, it's not working properly, it doesn't work, or you're getting on boot up a pound entry error, sometimes looking at a hopper like this doesn't tell you a great deal. You need to disassemble it to find out. What I would suggest doing is just buying another unit. They're not expensive to buy. They're sort of 10 to 20 quid depending on which hopper it is. Buy yourself another one and then put that in, install that. Buy known working as well. Don't buy unknown. Don't buy unknown untested. Unknown untested means it doesn't work. Buy working tested. That means it works. If I list something on eBay, for example, I do list a little bit here and there, I will list it as tested working, unless I have no means, genuinely no means to test it. People will pay a little bit more for something that is known working because they have a bit of confidence in the item and also the fact that it'll solve their problem first time. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that. Hope that's helped. I hope it's helped Tutti Frutti and whoever else needs them. Doesn't matter on the brand particular. They're all very much the same. Thanks for watching.